With surging inflation, the last thing you want is impulse purchases you don't really need.
That's right. One thing that's not helping, ads flooding social media. Consumer reporter John Matarese looks at ways to avoid those impulse buys so you don't waste your money.
Impulse buying used to be something we did in the mall when an item caught our eye and we decided to buy it on the spot. But these days, it's happening more and more on social media, thanks to ads and influencers.
I literally bought a Nintendo Switch because I kept seeing it on Instagram.
Brianna Stryker and her friend Erica Yuan know about impulse buying all too well.
A lot of things off of TikTok, actually. So I'll see a lot of different skincare products.
You know how it works. You're sitting there waiting for lunch and you're scrolling through your Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter feed, and suddenly you see something that you never knew you needed. But now that you saw it, you have to have it.
A recent survey commissioned by SlickDeals.net claims the average American spends more than $300 impulsively every month, with clothing as the #1 impulse purchase in 2022. Another survey by Bankrate.com found half the people on social media impulse buy.
The hyper-targeted ads, I think, is really key here.
But most of us, 64%, later regret those not-so-needed items, according to analyst Sarah Foster.
Maybe overspending, maybe purchasing things that you want to maybe have to keep up with your friendships, with your social life.
So how do you keep your finger off the purchase button? Sarah suggests the 24-hour rule. Put an item in your cart, but give yourself a day to think it over. Also, build up a fund for discretionary purchases.
So setting your finances up for those purchases that you can afford and that you will ultimately end up enjoying.
So think before you click. And that way you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.